start the speaking test. What is your full name?
My full name is Kulbhushan Gulati.
Where are you from?
I hail from small town Pasi Bathana district, Fatehgarh Sahib.
Do you work or study?
Now, recently I completed my senior secondary education. Nowadays, I am learning computer classes for my further education.
Okay. Now I'm learning computer, not classes. Okay. I'm attending computer classes. Okay, let's talk about your place. How long have you been living there?
Please read.
Yes?
Ma'am, please repeat the question.
How long you have been living there? The place.
I living there since my childhood.
I have been living there. Okay.
I have.
Do you feel safe in your neighborhood?
Yes, I feel safe in my neighborhood, and they are very cooperative in any kind of festival we celebrate together.
Okay. Okay, let's talk about space and stars. Were you taught about the outer space and stars in your school?
Yes, in my school I usually at the fourth where they was, and there are lot lot of things in my school which I usually enjoy.
Okay. Would you like to learn more about outer space?
Yes, I have much interest in that, and I whenever I get chance I usually do that thing in my future.
Okay. Would you like to travel to outer space in the future?
Uh, well, I am a explore person, and whenever I get chance to travel foreign foreign to like space, that time that I do not skip that chance. I prefer to visit there and explore the whole thing of space.
All right. Let's talk about weekends. Do you like weekends?
Yes, I like weekends because in that time I much of time spent with my grandparents, and they teach me more and more knowledge about the world.
Okay. What do you usually do on weekends?
I usually go outing with my friend. At that time, I prefer to time spent with my family, and I visit to cinema hall to watch new release movie.
What did you do last weekend?
I recent I recently go outing with my friend to at the restaurant. That place I eat lot of new recipe which is quite tasty.
Okay, lot of dishes, okay? Not recipe. And the thing is, you went, not you go. Make sure
हाँ
you're
भाई.
clear about past, present, okay? What are your
Yes,
plans for the next weekend?
I have lot of plan in my next weekends. First and the foremost is I recently planned with my friend to go the Manali after after my academics. That that time I spend my vacation on that place because the nature of Manali is quite good.
All right, this is the end of part one. Now, in part two, you will have 1 minute to prepare on the given 2 minute topic. Here is your cue card, and you have 1 minute to prepare. You have to speak for 1 to 2 minutes, and I can stop you in between.
May I start? Well, I am an exploring person and I love to visit new place of my nation. Here I would like to talk about a city which I want to go in recent in my future. It is none other than Ludhiana city, which is 80 kilometers far from my hometown. I love I love that place and I hear lot of times of that place. I have planned to go there by the car with my family because of my brother marriage on that place. So I have a plan recently to go there, and there are furthermore there are lot of things which I hear about that city. The famous the famous restaurant in that place. I also heard so many times that name. It is none other than Haveli, which is quite popular at that place. The tourist visited from the foreign, and the lot of people visit in the day in the daily time. And moreover, I like to visit that place, and there are my friend in addition my friend also tell me about that place. It is quite good, and the city is well known as a fashion designing, and there are lot of factories where the clothes is making. And I am that kind of person which like to wear a new clothes on daily life. So that's why I have a plan to purchase new clothes on that place. And my my family also tell me about that place because he visited lot of time on that place, and he also gave suggestion me to that to go with them for that place. So that's a plan which I recently planned with my family members.
All right, let me give you feedback. You said you have heard, it's heard. Cloth is making, clothes are made. Okay? Then you were talking about your family, he, no, they, because they have visited your family members. Okay? All right, in part 3, let's discuss this topic. What are the advantages of visiting a popular tourist destination?
According to me, there are a lot of benefits to visit a, foreign where tourist places, because there are lot of places where I visit and see the nature of that place, and the we can also see the culture of that place, which is quite some cities which are extra from our country, and I gain lot of knowledge about the city and hometown.
Okay, are there any disadvantages of being in a city that is popular tourist destination?
In my perspective view, there are lot of disadvantages, and first and the foremost is nowadays the recently finish of COVID pandemic. At that time people make too hygienic for themselves, and they do not prefer to go outing on the crowding place. And but nowadays vacation people usually went to the most crowded place like Agra and Red Fort. There are lot of chance to spread the COVID.
Okay, other than that, you can talk about traffic jams, like local people face lot of problems because there are so many people visiting the place. Okay. Okay. Do you think the country's capital city is the best place to learn about its culture?
According to me, yes, because if people go that place and see the culture of that town, and they have gain lot of knowledge about their past and culture, where that some nowadays generation do not know their past, and they wear the western clothes and they follow their role model. They if they visit the new places, historical places, they gain knowledge and lot of things they known, and which they help in their future.
Okay. Is it necessary to plan the trip before going? And
uh,
why?
according to me According to me, yes, if people have a plan to go any place, they have made a plan for their further, because it help lot in the place where he stopped the car for their for the food and rest where the which is the most popular restaurant that he firstly find on the Google, and then they make sure they stop the car on that place, which is quite helpful for them, and they they know all the things about the traveling, where the visit where the visit for the stay.
Okay. All right. This is the end of your speaking test. Let me give you your feedback. You need a lot of practice. Try to give proper answers. Okay. Like is it necessary to plan the trip? Of course it is. If we are planning a trip to Shimla, we should know what kind of weather it has. Okay. What kind of clothes to carry? Where to stay? We have to book the hotels. Okay. So you can talk about everything. So all the best. You need more preparation. Thank you.
Thank you.